Hello guys, how are we today? Get some more viewers. What's everybody's week been like? Wet? Rainy? Ocean-like? Your voice is back. My voice is back. Yeah, it was definitely not COVID that I was sick with, thank God. It was very uncomfortable though, man. My glands were so swollen. I was just like, I had bed sores for laying down for so long. I mean, come on, I couldn't. Yeah, it was uncomfortable. So I'm all good now. I'll get some more viewers in. Like and share and follow my page, guys. Make sure that you get the video out, get this live out. I'm going to be reading from an entirely new deck today. This is the Tarot, or Illuminati Tarot. I haven't had this for very long, so this is completely brand spanking new. So we'll see how we go. If anybody would like a reading, just let me know. But we're going to be I'm waiting to see a particular name pop up because he commented on a post that I made about BPD, and I'm just waiting for him to turn up on my live because that's something that I'd like to read to all of you in regards to that. Give me a second. A minute, just let me find it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So it's where is it? My goodness me, I had it all up here before. Actually, it might be over here in the. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. No, all right. I gotta go over here, back over here. Can't find it. It's something to do. It's called the butterfly effect. That's what it's called. Probably typing with name will probably help. Butterfly effect. Poem. I love poetry. Absolutely love it. All right, so here it is. Okay, it is called the butterfly effect, and it says you need to stay loudly. You're afraid of making bad choices, but the truth is the tiniest action will influence the course of the rest of your life, and you cannot control it. Many factors play a part in you just being here today. So that might be a delayed train, an extra cup of tea, the number of seconds your parents took to cross the street. This is chaos theory. Sensitivity, mathematics. You are here, and every choice you have made has led you to where you are right now. Reading this. While you exist, every moment matters, and those bad choices led you to the best days of your life. If you were to play it all in rewind, change will come. Even if you're standing still, butterflies will keep flapping their wings and causing hurricanes. So make your choices and make them loud, and trust your gut, trust energy. And if you cease to exist, all the universe would notice the mess that would make, the hearts that would break. So just stay for the bad choices, stay for the great ones, cause a few hurricanes, just stay. So that's one of my absolute favorites. That's absolutely beautiful. I love that one. It's so inspirational, and it means, like, butterfly effect. It can be in any good way or a bad way. The effect that you can have on people, the choices, all these choices. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So now that we've got some viewers and I opened it with that beautiful poem, we will see how everyone's doing. So Melinda, thanks for my reading. So you're welcome, sweetie. Amy, yes, me. Let me know what you'd like about on, darling. Jem, hello, Bree. Hello, Jem. How are you, darling? Janelle Napa, went to court today. Allowed back in my home, but as soon as that I went there, my son started threatening me and my little dog. Not going back there, I don't know what to do. Okay, well, understandably, he's put a position of authority over you, or for intimidation, where you don't feel that you could tell him to just get the fuck out of your house. I'm sorry for my French, but seriously, he's obviously got an intimidating manner, especially if he's a fully grown male and he's bigger than you. That's what I'm saying anyway. It's best that you can just get on your own 2 feet. If it's going to cause nothing but dramas, I can just recommend cutting your losses. Unfortunately, just because he's related to you doesn't make him your family. Family is somebody who's going to love and respect you and treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. It doesn't get it. It's almost like since a younger age he was a bigger boy and he knew how to put it over you, and he learned that at a young age. Do you know what I mean? So he's kind of kept that tactic. It's a bit of a no, it's not a bit. It is a narcissistic thing to do. It's a bit of a sociopathic thing to do as well. So I hope this helps. Not really, but send my love to you, and I hope you can figure it out. I'm sure you will. I do feel that you will, but you need to just do what has been inevitable. And if you've been to this point in your life where you've been homeless, I feel like you can use your experiences then to do this again. If not, well, it's the first time. If you're in Australia, I can help you out with some numbers to help you with accommodation. If you're not, well, then you need to kind of go to your country's services and see what they can do for you. It's the best thing I can recommend. Okay. Mila, hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Thank you for asking. Anna Stefan, hello, beautiful, how are you? I'm well, thank you. I'm still a little bit tired, but I'm getting there. So Mila, thank you for tags. Share me out. Okay. Ben Thompson, hi. Greetings. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoy the show. Shared you out of some groups. Thank you very, very much. So we've got Lakita Shandil. Sorry, bit of a tongue twister there. Hello, welcome. Susan Cunningham, hello. Your love life. I will do a little reading on you soon. I'm just saying hello to everybody. Been feeling stuck, would love some guidance. Yes, I will get through to everyone. So here's the thing. If you come to my live and you want a reading, it is expected that you hang out till the entire thing's finished so that you can get read. If I do read for you and you're not here, you're unfortunately going to miss it and you'll never know. So I do get around to everybody. I really, really try and get around to everyone. So please be patient and just, bear with me. All right. So Madeline, are you feeling a bit better? I am a little bit. Yeah. It was cold and flu tablets and vitamins have really helped. But yeah, no, I'm past the muscle achiness and I'm sick of being in bed, man. I've been in bed for the last 4 days with it. Shared you out to the group, but never know how to do it for that badge to come up. Oh, oh gosh, Jessica, would love a general reading, would love a general reading, Bree. Future reading, please. Way bigger than me. Oh yes, have to cut him out. I need money back from buying the bigger house. If your house is in your name and he's living there, you can actually, I know you're probably not a lot of people who condone this, but you can actually get him removed from the property by the police. If it's not, or if there's no paperwork, because I kind of feel like he's got it, or it's been destroyed somewhere or somehow, or lost deliberately accidentally on purpose. Yeah, I can see the issue that you're having there. So you'll be fine. You'll get through it. All right, guys, let's go do some readings, shall we? All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to go down to Amy Joelle, my love life. Okay, so Amy, you are the first person to get read properly on this live from these cards. So bear with me because they're not my normal cards, but it's mainly just going to be intuitive anyway. So, all right, so let's see what we've got here. Amy. First card that comes up for you is the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So you work very hard in areas in your life, especially when it comes to relationships and the people that you have and the relationships that you maintain throughout life. You've got a lot of self-discipline, but I feel like that when it comes to how you get treated, you do lack a little bit of that as well, okay? You're very in tune with nature. You're very in tune with yourself and how things are, but I feel that when things happen, you doubt yourself a lot of the time. Don't allow your conscious mind and the ego to stop you from navigating your way through your challenges in your relationship. Do you know what I mean? So don't allow people to kind of put it over you and gaslight you. See through that stuff. And I know that you do, but it's so easy to just ignore these red flags. Okay. I'm not saying that there are any red flags. In a way I am, because I'm not saying that they're there, but just be aware of them. Okay. That's the first one. If this resonates, let me know. But yeah, I need some feedback, guys. Okay, so the next card you've got here is the Ten of Swords. So whoever you're talking to or whatever's going on is not a very good energy to have around you. Okay, I don't feel that this person understands you. This person is very one-sided. There's a lot of, you know, his way or the highway, if that makes sense. If this hasn't happened yet, I can always guarantee this is someone in your life that you can resonate to. If it hasn't happened yet, it's going to happen really soon, because that nice guy that you've been seeing, if that's the case, is not so nice. Okay, so just be aware of that. I'll pull another card and then I'll move on to other viewers. Come on, guys, like, share, and love my video, please, and share me out. All right, so you got the Eight of Wands here, and that represents guarding up. Okay, that means guarding up and almost like feeling like you're constantly being attacked. Do you know what I mean? So when that happens, it's like you try so hard not to beat yourself up about it. You do love yourself. There is self-love there, but it's like this person or these people, it's very easy for them to get into your head. Do you know what I mean? And lower, you know, not it can lower your self-image. Do you know what I mean? And it shouldn't. All right, so I hope this helps. Let me know, because this is my first time reading from this deck that I haven't had for very long. So yeah, that's also intuitive too, so let me know. Akita, been feeling stuck and would love some guidance. Okay, so the best thing I can recommend is it's okay to be scared of change, but don't let it not have you go outside your comfort zone. You need to see what else is out there. You need to see what other opportunities are going to be there for you, because being scared of change, you're not going to grow being scared of change. And I feel like that you've just come into a new project, or you've just come into this new thing where you want to start to see where things would go with change, but that thing is a self-limiting belief of fear of change. Just see how it goes. Best thing you can do is literally just throw yourself in there. Okay, that's the best thing I can recommend. But yeah, please leave me some feedback. That'd be great. Love it very much. All right, so what have we got here? I've gone through all the hellos, so I'm just going to move down to the next reading. We've got Aaron Little. Will I get this house loan I've applied for? I actually reckon you're going to get something. It might not be this time that you get it, but you're going to get something. Do you know what I mean? But don't let it get on top of you. Don't let it make you not want to apply for more and keep going. You know, perseverance is the key right now. I do feel that you will. You just got to apply for it again, because it's all a matter of getting a different broker. Honest to God, that's what I reckon. All right, I'll leave it at that. Janelle, thank you so much, Bree. You're very welcome. I hope it helps. Stay strong, beautiful. Ben Thompson, hi, Bree. I've been seeing 7-7 constantly for the past 2 days. What's next in spirit? So it's 7-7 or 7-7-7. It's the triple numbers that are the ones that you got to look out for. If you know, I've never actually Googled a double number, because I don't think I could be wrong, but it's always been the triple and double, like the mirror numbers. So like 25-25 or 7-7-7-7 or 7-7. You get the gist of it. Or it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, or a sequential or repeating. Yeah. So Susan Cunningham, can I get a reading, please? You may. Please just let me know what you'd like read on. Okay, makes a bit easier for me, because I always read general. Okay, I'm just going to jump down while you answer me that, Susan, to this. Mark W is the guy I'm kind of seeing, but he found his uncle dead and gave him CPR, couldn't save him, and his dad, and he's found out his dad's done. Wow, my heart breaks for you, Amy. I'm so sorry. Dad's done cancer. He's become police and won't text and won't nothing. He says he loves his ex. Oh, this poor boy is confused. I'm not being nasty or anything, but like, you know, emotional pain and grief can really mess a person up. Hey, you know what? If that's how he's going to be, and if that's how he's going to lash out at someone that has been there for him, I'll remove that, then let him go. Okay, I understand that he's hurting, but he's burning a lot of bridges speaking to you like that and being that type of, you know, I understand that he's been through a lot. My heart breaks for, you know, him finding his uncle and all that kind of stuff. It was, yeah, his uncle, you know, but in saying that, like, it would have brought up a lot of emotions that would have made him want to go back to a time where he had that emotional security from that specific person, because I feel like it raised a lot of old emotions about situations like this. Does that make sense? I don't feel at all like it's you. I just feel that this guy got messed up from what he'd seen. You deserve better than that, and just take it as a blessing in disguise that he's, wanting to move away from you because you deserve a lot better. You're going to find somebody else, okay? But he lashes out when he sees it hurts me. Well, you can't take it back. I'm sorry, but you can't take it back. Words are words. There's always something that people need to realize is that words cannot be unsaid. Once you've said something, it's been said. You can't undo that. Okay, like you can really like hurt people by saying things and trying to take it back. Take it back. It's not something like that. It's not yet. Give it back. It doesn't work like that. Does not work like that. So you need to get out of that situation because this man is not healthy for you and he might be sick, and your loyalty should not turn into slavery, Amy. Okay, you're better than that, sweet girl. All right, what have we got here? Samantha Madigan. Hi, Brianna. Can I get a future love relationship reading, please? Sure. You can. Just give me 2 seconds. Tie my hair up quickly. All right, so forgive me, guys. I'm still a little bit congested from this flu that I've been down and out with. All right, so what have we got here? Future love relationship reading. No dramas at all. All right, so okay, so you've got the Ace of Swords here for your first card. All right, so you're going to get given an opportunity, and more so an opportunity to get out of the situation that you're in at the moment when it comes to the question below. Okay, when I say that, there's going to be opportunities for you to move forward. There's going to be opportunities for you to be happy, even though you might feel like you're happy now, which you might be. That's just great, but I feel like you're going to have more opportunities. Okay, when it comes to relationships, this is a new relationship coming in. Okay, this is not the relationship you're with now. If you are with anybody, I do feel like you might be coming to the end of a relationship with somebody. All right, so you just had 2 come out at you now. Wait, was it? No? I think it was just the one. And then you've got 7 of Wands. Okay, so with this one here, there's going to be a lot of chaos. Either way, no matter what you do, there's going to be a lot of chaos. And I feel there's going to be a lot of, so you're single for 9 years. Okay, if that's the case, be very wary of the person that you're going to attract next, okay? Because you're going to have a few choices coming up soon, all right? But you need to do things for yourself, okay? You need to appreciate being alone first, and then when you actually have alone time, you'll glow a different frequency. You'll radiate different, and people are going to be like, "Oh, I like that." Your shoes, baby. Where are your shoes? Go ask her. Your shoes. That's all right. They don't mind. They know I'm a mum. You found that. Sorry. Cool. Back to what I was saying. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to get interrupted. Yeah. So be cautious, because someone that seems so nice and so angelic and so beautiful might not be, they'll have just equally as a dark side, just as equal a dark side, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Susan Cunningham, I've been seeing 11, 11, 222, 444, and I know it's telling me something. It means you are having a spiritual awakening. Okay, so I'm not going to just blabble off on what I think is going to, so I'll read them out to you, actually. I want to Google it. All right, so I see 222 a lot, but I also see 2222. But 222 means it's a message of hope and representative of balance, harmony, and choices and commitment, compromise, and trust. It's a sign that you can build on your own current situation to achieve your goals and more. You might see angel number 222 when you have important decisions, conflicts, or changes in your life, which I can agree on that one. I do see that when I'm going through something or something's about to happen. And then 444, give me a second. 444 is, give me 2 seconds to find it, actually. My internet's, okay, so 444 means there's angels and they're everywhere around you. You're completely loved and supported. And it's a powerful sign that your guardian angel is with you and watching you as you grow, and it's also a sign of protection. So if you see this sign, you are protected in your journeys, okay? So I know that 1111 means also angels as well. The ones are very powerful when it comes to manifestation, especially if you see 111. Be very careful of your thoughts and what you're thinking about at that current stage, because you might just manifest it into your own reality. Okie dokie. Exactly right. Thank you, Samantha. Yep. You just validated what I said. 444 or 44, and it means that angels are protecting me. So, yeah, I suppose that would, yeah. So if you were doing like 77, it would be the same as 777, I'm assuming. Okay, so hi, Lynn. I got your name right this time. Lovely to see you. Good to see you on my live. Come on, guys. React to my video. 8 likes, 14 viewers. Come on, don't be slack. I'm up here doing readings for you guys. All right, so love messages, be cool, just need to see, hope you're okay, love you, Lynn. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm okay. I'm all good. Got over a flu. I'm feeling a lot better though, or I'm just on a lot of cold and flu tablets. I have, but I know what I want. Okay. All right, that's good then. All right, so hey, gorgeous, hope you're okay now. Love, Lynn. Yes, thank you, Lynn. Okay, yep, we've gone to that one. Hi, lovely. I hope you're well. I am. Hi, Shaggy. Good to see you, sweetie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, so there's going to be a couple of things. Just don't mind my dog. He's just crying in the background. I think my sister is my baby daddy. Oh, my dear. Sorry. Okay, Susan. My sister is with my baby daddy. I feel he still loves me, but I need to know if I should move on. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to put the cards down for this because we all know what this means. Bree's going to get serious. Okay. Darling, you absolutely are not going to go back to that. Are you serious? Are you honestly selling yourself short that much that you're going to go back to being a second choice? You deserve better than that. You deserve to someone who's going to actually want to be with you, not run off with your sister. You like that is just like, I'm so sorry you've been through that. Oh my God, like that is just horrible, absolutely horrible. My heart breaks for you. And you know what? Karma is real, and it's a dish that's best served cold. So it likes to present itself to people when it's unexpected, and it's, they're not going to be happily ever after. Karma will get them, and you know what? One of them will leave the other one. It's not going to work, and that's just, I'm flabbergasted. How do people do this to each other? Honestly, it's very concerning. It is, like, that's really sad, honey. You need to move on, and you need to fuck them both off. I'm sorry for the swearing, but my goodness me, like, man, just show yourself a bit of love there, baby girl. You are so valued. You are loved. You're appreciated. You matter. Don't go back to that. No way. Bye. Get rid of him. Next. All right. So what have we got down here? All right. So, hey, bro. I've already gone to that one. Yep, gone to that one. So I was watching this live feed today, and I saw this guy. This guy saw my name and said a man would be coming to my front door, and that I'm not to answer, and don't let him in. I'm now scared. Don't be scared. Turn your fear into aggression. In a situation like this, from my experiences, if you're scared, turn your fear into aggression. I will never condone violence. I will never ever condone violence, but if you have to, then just the worst thing you can do is show that you're scared. Okay, like this is getting a bit of a Bree backbone now. Not saying that you haven't got one, but a Bree backbone is like, seriously, I will, yeah. You have to stand your ground sometimes, and this is going to have to be a time to do it. Okay, and I'm not saying to ever hit anyone or be violent, but raw if you have to. Make that raw happen, because if he doesn't want to answer, how dare people intimidate you like that? And this is one thing that really annoys me, how people wonder why I'm protective of my friends and my family and my viewers, especially just in any situation. It's because of people who feel the ability and feel that it's okay to make people feel scared. Fear is not a good feeling. It can make people, it can change people's mindset completely to the point where their entire wiring is going to be altered, right? Trauma changes the brain and changes the brain structure. Okay, so bullying induces trauma, fear induces trauma. Even you can get traumatized just from feeling a certain way. Intimidation is not okay, honestly. And if I was there, I'd be, I'd be coming over for a sleepover and just to, make sure everything's all right. You'll be fine, honestly. Just, have you got anybody around you that you can talk to, or say, hey, look, I'm a little bit concerned this person might come and harass me throughout the night? I would really recommend calling the police. I would really recommend calling the police. And if it's getting to the point where he won't listen to the police because he doesn't, respect the law or anything like that, that's when you're going to have to get your big roar on. Okay. So it was hard to accept, but I'm so hurt. I don't blame you. Sit with that emotion, sit with that feeling, because healing is ugly, and it can hurt more than the actual thing itself that made you need to heal. Sit with it, process the emotions, cry it out, girl, cry it out. Feel these things, you need to, but then pick yourself up, dust yourself off, have another cry if you need to. Just keep, let it out. Don't push it down and put it away. Transmute it and just, sit with the emotions. You will get through this. It'll just make you a hell of a lot stronger, okay? Didn't talk to my sister for almost a year. I wouldn't be talking to her at all. And she's lucky to have you be so forgiving, because that would just, no, like that's yeah. You're very forgiving. Way too forgiving, I think. Do you see it too? No, and this is why people should necessarily psychic shop, because they get conflicting information. Do you know what I mean? He might have been right about something, but it could have been. Don't take everything a psychic says to complete 1,000% face value, because it can be altered, it can be changed. Things can change, or they can be wrong. We're psychics at the end of the day. We're not, we're not guaranteed gonna be correct. So no, I don't see anything negative happening to you. But if you need to, this is the advice I'm giving you, okay? Just be careful with what other psychics tell you and how you perceive what the information that they're saying. You really need to step back and have an open mind with people like what we do, okay? Because the information can be there, but it can be worded wrong. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I hope that helps, Al. Hey, lovely, Maria McCarthy. Hey, lovely, hope all is well. Will my finances change anytime soon for the better, please? Unless something changes with the spending, especially with Afterpay. Have you got a Zip Pay or an Afterpay account, or like a buy now pay later account? Because I feel like you've got multiple of them open, and that's kind of what's setting you back. You're taking too much credit, and it's setting you back financially with your savings. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like you got to. Sorry about that. He would have been going about 300 kilometers down that road. You need to try and step back and realize that is kind of where your finances are going. And things need to change in order for the savings to come up. But unless you do something about the situation, it will not change. It won't. I'm sorry to say. Linda, I can't pronounce your last name, so I was going to go with Linda. Hi, Bree, do you see us moving anytime soon? About 6 months. I do see 6 months, but I'm definitely seeing like a small little truck. So that could be like a moving truck or something like that. But are you looking at other areas to live? Like, are you looking also interstate perhaps, or like, a fair drive away? I'm seeing you looking at somewhere that could be 5 minutes or 5 hours away. It just depends on what you like. It's not really an area as such that you're looking for. It's more of a house or a specific way you want things on your property, or you want something laid out. Do you know what I mean? So let me know. Alrighty. What have we got here? The guy that was psychic told me that. Yeah, and take what he's saying and keep it in the back of your mind, but don't let it control your entire life, okay? Is this guy a reputable psychic? Like, has he got many reviews? Like, you need to take all this into consideration, because if you've paid this guy money, he could be doing it to scare you. I know a few psychics, and I've actually worked with, one or two of them, and I'm not very happy with, when I found this out. But when they, when I heard them say, or when I got told to just pull shit out of thin air, that made me sick. That made me not want to work or anywhere near them, not want to know about it, because that is just dishonest. And that is why, people change and move around and listen to what some of us say so much that it can be detrimental. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't do that. It's people's lives you're reading. So yeah, just be careful and know who you're going to. And even if it's online readers or whatever, like myself, at least make sure that they've got some sort of reputation, or they're not sort of, if you're going to listen to it like that, because that's pretty serious. You got to listen to your own gut at the end of the day. Jason Owens, I'm glad to see you. I've got something I want to read to you. I read it to everyone else, but I found it when I was going through one of my books. But I'll get down to you in a minute. I've started seeing glittery particles in the sky, like in the sea when the sand floats and reflects sunlight. But only when I look at the sky. What is that? Probably burning your retinas. I wouldn't recommend looking up at the sky. But no, honestly, they are. I wouldn't actually be able to tell you. Honestly, they're probably. I know that we are in a very dense three-dimensional reality where everything's very, everything's molecules, everything's like atoms. Do you know what I mean? So when it comes to atoms being like squashed together, if you know what I'm trying to say, it can, that could be something. I'm not too sure. I'm not going to say on it. I don't really know. But yeah, it reflects in the sunlight. Got no idea. You got me on that one, honestly. Sorry, love. Carla, I've had a rough time. Everything, and it seems like it never rains, but it pours. I think it's going to get better anytime soon. With that mindset, no. All right, with that mindset, no. No, it won't. All right. You need to change your perspective, and this is something that I harp on and harp on and harp on and harp on about. Like you could. People have woken up and not been able to walk. Seriously, listen to what I'm going to go on like a cliche old bat here, but people have woken up not knowing how to walk. They've forgotten how to walk. People have got their, have got lung conditions. They're on, they've got, pacemakers in their hearts, or they've got to go in for a lung surgery, or they're looking, directly at death down the barrel of a gun. Literally down the barrel of a gun, and they've got to make a split decision to change that. Okay, you're a lot more blessed than you think and what you give yourself credit for. All right, you need to change your perspective, and it's hard to. I know things are going hard, things are going, but you need to just be positive, because it's not just you that this is happening to. This is happening to everybody, absolutely everybody. Okay, I understand what it feels like when it not just rains, it pours. I all know what that feels like. Trust me. But you've got to look at the experiences in hindsight. What's the universe trying to teach you? If you're a high vibrational person, you believe in the spiritual side of things and the vibration of the planet. It could be because your vibration is rising. Things, you could be figuring out your soul's path or your soul mission, and there could be things that are going to try and lower your vibration. It could be things like that. Do you know what I mean? As your frequency rises, things are going to come. Things are going to come at you all the time. Promise you. It happens to me every single time. I can almost guarantee it. Okay, you need to. What's the universe trying to teach me? And I say this with so much love, and I've done this throughout my life too, of victimization, where I'm the victim. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I've done that in the past. I have done that in the past when I was, not right in the head. I'm not saying that you're not right in the head either. I've really got to stop stumbling on my words here. You know what I'm trying to say though. Okay, you need to be strong. You need to be brave. I know you can do this. Okay, don't be a victim of your own reality and your own demons. Take it from somebody who's experienced it firsthand. Okay, please don't be offended by anything I've said, but I have to say it how it is. Okay. Terry T, Miss Bree, similar thing happened. I watched a show and the psychic, she saw a dangerous man with a split forehead coming my way. When I asked what to do, she didn't elaborate. Sweetheart, there's nothing to be scared of. Honestly, I'm a legitimate psychic. I'm a very, very much clairvoyant. No, I do not see that around you. I don't. I mean, but people can read it differently. All right. People scare. This is what I mean. People. I'm not frustrated at you. I'm just frustrated at how careless people can be, especially if they're not legitimate or they're just careless with their words and not good with communication. Even, it's if that was what she meant, I guarantee it would have meant something that you're running away from. I guarantee it, but she just didn't know how to word it properly. So if she was getting that information, it wouldn't have been worded properly. Okay. If that's not the case, then you've probably just been ripped, or that you've just seen a fraud, because I do not see that around you at all. I see that you're very much loved and protected. You're being guided to go in new directions, take new paths, grow, expand yourself. Do you know what I mean? Stop worrying about what, I just imagined a cartoon character when I read that. So, and I'm not trying to be insulting, but just the image that she portrayed to you. No, I don't feel like you got nothing to be scared of, honestly. And if you ever do get scared, and as a medium, I do get a little bit, oh my God, is there something in my house? I just raise my vibration, think of something happy, go to my happy place, think of something positive, and it goes away straight away. I promise you. Okie dokie. So, I feel my brother who's passed on. Is he with me at my house? Sometimes there are bad ones. Why do they come? Okay, you need to get yourself some of this. This is called white sage. All right, this is real, actual white sage. Open your windows, light it. I have to sit there lighting it for about 20 minutes though, maybe even with a gas torch before it lights. But still, go around your house, corner to corner, down the sides, every single room, and make sure that it's actually smoking. Right? If it comes off really dense, it means that and really tight, it actually means that there's a lot of dense energy in your house. This will attach itself to the negative spirits and take it out the window, as well as kill bacteria in the air. So it is actually an air cleaner. I highly recommend doing that. It's literally like $5 from the shop, from like your metaphysics shop. Make sure you got the shell with it, so you don't do a Bree nearly burn your house down to the stage because of the ash. Story for another day. Okay, raise your vibration. All right, I have got that many spirits in my house. It's not even funny. Okay, so I needed to do that, and some of them aren't always nice spirits, but you've just got to raise your vibration. Just respect the the spiritual realm and the physical realm are pretty much intertwined now. Do you know what I mean? We can hear things and see things of of other worlds and other dimensions, i.e. heaven. Okay, so keep your vibe high. Ask it to leave. If you have to, use the sage. The sage is fantastic. Honestly, I promise you it will work. But just set pure love and intentions throughout your household, and I promise you, you'll go out, come back, and you'll feel the difference. You will feel the difference. Sage is great for that. It is. It's actually Googled. Jason, are you still with us? Are you still with us, my friend? I hope you are. Let me know, and I will actually go to the poem that I would like to read you because of the message that you sent me. I was a little bit saddened and a little bit, I feel for you, man. You've been through a lot. So, Jason, you are here. Okay, so the poem I want to read you, my friend, is called The Butterfly Effect. All right. It says, you need to stay, and you need to stay loudly. You're afraid of making bad choices, but the truth is, the tiniest of actions will influence the course of the rest of your life, and you can't control it. Many factors play a part in you being here today. A delayed train, an extra cup of tea, the number of seconds your parents took to cross the street. This is chaos theory, sensitivity, and mathematics. You are here, and every choice that you've ever made has led you to right now. While you exist, every movement and moment matters, and those bad choices led you to the best days of your life, right? And you need to trust the energy. Okay, butterflies are going to keep flapping their wings and causing hurricanes. Make your choices, make them loud. Trust your gut, trust your energy. And if you cease to exist, I promise you, the universe will notice, and the mess that would make would be horrendous. The hearts that would break. You just need to stay for bad choices, stay for the great ones, stay, cause a few hurricanes, but just stay. All right. That is such a powerful message. It is such a powerful message. I love poetry. I really do. And it's such a good way to, I actually had this written down in one of my books. And that is one of my favorite poems. And I thought I opened your message and I come across that. I thought it was very fitting. So yeah, hope that helps. You can get through it. All right. And this is in regards to the message that you sent me before I came on the live. Okay. So, I want to go back up here. Jessica, hey Bree, how big is the land we'll be getting in the future, or a future reading for me, please? Thank you. All right, give me a second. Where are my cards gone? Yeah. I'm gonna need to put a light on in here somewhere. It's getting very dark. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna turn the light on. Oh, hang on. Hey, Harley, could you turn the light on? I'm kind of sitting here in pitch black. That's okay. You turn the light on. Come on. Oh, that may be a light. All right, so Jessica, I'm gonna do a future reading for you. These are my new cards. I haven't used my tattoo tarot deck yet in this live. Okay, so you got the full. All right, so the future reading, you get very carried away, especially when it comes to daydreaming and fantasizing about, and just people, sometimes it can be dissociation. You just off with the fairies. I do it all the time, so no judgment. But there's things around you that need your attention that you might not be seeing, and I feel that you're not ignoring it, but you're not noticing other things that do need your attention because of, what you're fixated on at this moment. I suppose it's a bad word to use, but there's something that's occupying a lot of your mind and a lot of your time, and you worry about it a lot. Okay, don't let it make you be not neglectful, but not seeing things around you that need to be taken care of. Okay, so I hope that helps with that one. I will pull another card for you. All right, so you've got the Queen of Wands here. All right, so you've got a bit of a fiery side to you, and that's like, are you an Aries or anything to do with that sort of? I'm not very good with astrology, but all I do know is that the Queen of Wands is somebody that is quite powerful when they've got a lot of voice, but when they're pushed the wrong way, they can be a bit of a hot temper, like myself. So no judgment. But I do think there's a lot of, when you get protective of something or someone, you stand over your ground. Do you know what I mean? And you're not going to put up with anything without a fight, so to speak. All right. So there's a lot of heat in your energy when it comes to situations that could be handled differently. Does that make sense? So I hope it does. Like I said, these are my new cards, but yeah. Last one for you, Jessica, is the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So you do a lot of work, but you don't give yourself enough credit for that. It's almost like you sit around and you've just planted an entire beautiful garden of wildflowers, veggies, whatever, and it's like you don't see it. It's like you're not even on the same frequency as the garden that you've just created. You know what I mean? I hope this helps, love. Terry T. What's this one here? I asked if he's gonna harm me, and he said he's scared. But that's like. Okay, honestly, who are you gonna believe? Somebody who is going to talk like that and obviously probably doesn't even have much of a business going, or someone that you've been following for quite a while who you do know is someone that is reputable somewhat, you're going to be fine. Don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared of. You do not have any negative energies around you or anything like that. I would pick up on it if you did. Okay, you just need to raise your vibration. And there's nothing, honestly, I don't believe in evil spirits. I believe in people that have died in a very negative mindset and a very low level of consciousness, and they can't find their way out. Think of it like that. Maybe even try voicing what you feel they're trying to tell you, because it might help them move on. Try helping them that way. You never know, it might help. All right, so Linda, we are in New Zealand, tried selling a few months ago, but ended up buying north. Well, all that turned to custard. Just don't know if we are meant to stay put for a while. I think you're meant to move, girlfriend. I don't think you're meant to stay put. I really don't. I feel that you just kind of gave up too easily a little bit, sort of a little bit maybe. Don't give up too easily. You just keep pursuing it. Be resilient. You have to be resilient, especially in this world. So, Susan, sometimes I have to pray in the middle of the night, put salt at my doorways, and even my baby's seeing something and get scared. No, say get out of my house. Sage it. Honestly, do you live in Australia? Do you live in, honestly, if you need me to, I'll come to your house and I'll send it off. Like, that's literally what I do. People hate me when I go to haunted places because they go there and they're not haunted anymore. Honestly, it's just literally vocalizing why they're angry, what's wrong, what happened, why they died, and you'll find they'll go. If not, get some sage, go in there and just wish it off. Wish it off with love. It's the best thing I can recommend. Okay, so what have we got here? Hey, lady, lovely lady, sending love and light. Had a cool 4th of July until I got into a scuffle with the neighborhood night walker. Not too sure what the neighborhood night walker is, but it sounds interesting. So could you elaborate? And I'll come back to your comment. I'm interested to hear this. All right, so I don't know what to do. I'm tired of these spirits coming into my house. Stop feeding into it. Do you know how many spirits are in my house, man? Honestly, and I'm a medium. Like I'm connected to the other side 100%. I will hear probably more than 10 people in my house at night time. It's disturbing. Okay, but you just got to tune it out. Don't worry about it. Don't feed into it, because trust me, I've fed into low vibrational things, and it does feed on it. You do feed on it. It'll feed on your fear. It'll grow on your mind, your conscious mind. It'll get into your mind. Just ignore it. Tell it to leave. Get some sage. I promise you, it will make a difference. All right, so what have we got here? I did actually haven't introduced myself, but we're already 44 minutes and 44 seconds in. But I am a psychic medium, obviously, an evidential and energy psychic medium. I do offer private readings one-on-one. I do mentoring, remote viewing. I do psychic mediumship, intuitive readings, card readings. I just don't read on medical or legal. So, yeah, if you need me to book you in, just let me know. Message me after the show. But, yeah, I just wanted to add that in there quickly because I actually hadn't even introduced myself. I just got straight into it. Amy, does my boyfriend AJ who passed have any messages for me? I miss him and love him so much. He's with you and he gives you permission to move on, but not around him. He doesn't want you to be with this person because of the. Oh no, it's just this person. Is it Mike that you're with? He doesn't want you to be with him because there's something up about that. He's telling me there's something going on there, and I have to say what I'm getting. Okay, I don't think that there's a good relationship going on. He's concerned, but he gives you all of his blessings and love to move on. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to have live out the rest of your life in a happy way. Okay, he's always going to love you. He's never going to think any less of you. He'll be waiting for you on the other side. Okay, but this guy, he doesn't like him. I will give you that much. Okay. All right, so thank you. I'll try that. No worries. If you have any issues, let me know and I'll see what I can do to help. Jenny Franks. Hi, hun. Will our house sell and will we move to the beach? I don't feel like you're going to move to the beach. I don't. I feel like you might be close, but I don't feel like it's going to be the house that, the dream house that you'd like, if you know what I mean. You'll get very close, but yeah. The sky doesn't burn your retinas. I'm not looking at the sun. Oh, good to know. Good to know. The sun hurts. Don't look at the sun. Doesn't matter if it's sunny or not. Yeah, my eyes are very sensitive. I look up at the sky. The sun could be there, and I'll be like, oh, it's too bright. I see fine particles like glitter all over the sky. I don't know. Google what that could be because I don't really want to talk on much I don't know, and I'm fascinated. So I'm actually going to Google it at the end of this. Jason, thank you. No worries, buddy. Just hang in there. You'll be fine. So Kelly Franks, anything for me, mate? What would you like to know? Just let me know. Let me know. All right, so I've jumped down all these comments. Julia Ramsden, hey Bree, can I have a future reading, please? Okay. No dramas at all. These are all right, little cards. All right, so the first card I've got for you is the Four of Swords, okay? You are flirting with trouble. You're dancing with the devil at the moment, and I mean that literally because you got the Four of Swords here, and that means that you're skating on very thin ice, and I feel that you might not even realize that people are leading you into uncharted territory, which could be a little bit dangerous. It could lead you into a bit of trouble. Okay, there's going to be a bit of a drastic event going in your family, and I feel that this is going to have a lot to do with it. Okay, I'll pull another card for you. All right, so. Okay, you got two cards here. Three cards here, actually. So you've got the Ten of Pentacles, all right? You've got the Princess of Pentacles, and you've got the Ten of Cups, okay? So you've got here, the first card you had the Four of Swords, and you have the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So I do feel like that there's going to be, there's something very valued or someone very valued in the family, okay, that gives a lot to the roots of the growth of the place and of that family bloodline, if that makes sense. I feel that there's a lot of wealth and a lot of opportunity behind that family dynamic, but people are missing out. Do you know what I mean? That's the best thing I can recommend at the moment. Not recommend, but that's the best thing that I can come up with at this point in time with these cards. I'm trying to read them intuitively the best of my abilities. The Princess of Pentacles, I do believe, would represent there's beauty all around you, but it's going to come at a cost. That's the best thing that I can say, all right? But the outcome is going to be good because you got the Ten of Cups there, which represents family and child energy, okay? So what else have we got here? Marissa, you bring up a good point. Terry T, sounds like the person you were talking about was a hater and will probably ask for money to give you a spell to get rid of them. Yes, those people are what they call scammers, okay? Spells do not exist unless you give it permission to affect you. Okay, people don't really know what they're talking about, and if they don't sound like they know what they're talking about, chances are they don't really know what they're talking about. I promise you that much. That's why I don't like talking about things I don't know about, because it'd be obvious. So I'll be back, Bree. Need to shower, my little one and myself. Love listening to you live. Yeah, all good, no worries. I don't know how much longer I'll be on here for. There's still a few more comments. Okay, Lani Thomas. Need help for my daughter who has abilities but doesn't know how to use it and needs help. Well, you've come to the right place, Lani, because I'm actually a spiritual mentor and psychic development and spiritual awakening. So if you need me to help you and your daughter, I'll be happy to do so, but I do charge, unfortunately, because I do have to make a living, put food on the table. But I will be able to help you. I have guided many people through this sort of thing. I know it can be scary, but also having that bit of guidance there to know that she's not alone will be really, really good. I'll be able to explain a lot to you, break it all down for you so that you guys can actually get a good grasp of what it's all about. That's if you want. Just message me afterwards if you need to, okay? Night walker makes money as a street walking escort. You know what? You don't want to. No, I'm not gonna say that. Send them on the way with love and light. I'm not going to say what I was going. I'm going to pull back there, Bree. But don't waste your time with it, honestly, hon. Don't lower your vibration and don't entertain that those low vibrational things. It's just you're better than that, girlfriend. Honestly, I get that it annoys you and it frustrates you to see that sort of stuff. I fully get it, and they can be smart mouths, they can be drunk on drugs, whatever. Just be better than that. It's not worth it, honestly. Nadia up, hi Bree, darling. Hope you're well, darling. All right, Alana, any guidance on what's coming up if my guys want me to know anything at this point in time? I feel like this question's asked a lot, but I'll give you some guidance, but I feel like this question's asked a lot, and I feel like that you get pretty much told the same thing, okay? I feel that maybe doing something totally out of the blue would be the best thing for you, because it's just repetitive. If you do something totally out of the blue, then I think things are going to shake it off for you and start to become interesting. It'll start to become good. It won't be the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm just saying it with love. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's change it up a bit. Do something totally opposite to what you would normally do, and see how good it feels to actually step outside your comfort zone. Okay. All right. So, Jesse Cat, I just got 123. Me and my best friend actually get that all the time, and it means you're hanging on to something that you need to let go of. Okay, then it's weird because every time we're together, we always see that number. So, I'm not too sure what it tells us together, but it could. Google it. That's one meaning of it. I know one meaning of it. The sun burns the hell out of my eyes too. I think it's the blue in my eyes. That would be interesting. I mean, I'll look up at the sky tomorrow if my eyes don't turn to liquid and fall out of my head. But and see if it's like a greeny. Yeah, interesting. If you go out and do that and see if it is the same as your eye color. You've got, hi, do you see my partner and I separating and meeting someone new? I'll be honest with you. I'm not actually getting anything on that. I'm not. I don't want to say yes. I don't want to say no because I'm not actually sure. I haven't got a clear message on that one. So I think that's entirely up to you. That's where your decision and where you go next, what you do from now is going to be what alters that. Does that make sense? Sorry, I couldn't help you anymore, honey, on that one. Look into the octave wave. I see it too long chains and strands with layers. Look into the. Could you please elaborate? I've got no idea what that means. I'm sorry. Long chains and strands with layers. That's you manifesting a demon. Okay, you know what? This is interesting because I saw something, or I actually read something earlier today. Actually, no, I was in one of my intellectual debates on Facebook, and it wasn't anything nasty that I ever get into, but it is where I like to help educate people where they've got a bit of not a wrong idea. I'm not saying I'm ever right, but it's more putting out my opinion if they've got a bit of a different opinion but the same value. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of challenging intellect in a way, but I feel that when it comes to creating your own demons and creating your own version of hell and being the devil and having God with unity and all this healing stuff, and having unity with God, having unity with the source, and having the divine in us also have the demonic in us. Okay, does that make sense? So when it comes to creating demons in your head, I'm not saying please be open-minded when I say this, Ben, because I'm not trying to say that you're making this up, but in a way that's exactly what you're doing, because you're focusing on something so much, right? Your mind is creating that into its own reality. It's manifesting it into your own reality. Now, I've played with an Ouija board, made my own one before. What came out of there and followed me around, it was a bit of, it was torture, but because I fed into it, I was seeing so much more than what was actually there. Like, this thing obviously knew I was a light worker, had gifts, and didn't want me to step into my role here as a healer. And this was when I was quite young and wanted to scare me away from it. Okay, because I would go and do stupid things like look into the mirror and see, I would always test it and see where I could go. I would literally see things that I'm asking to see. Do you know what I mean? So don't feed into it as much as it can be intrusive. I understand intrusive thoughts all too well, but as much as it can be intrusive, think about something else. Direct your brain and your mind into something else, because this person is, if this is what I think it's about, let me know. But I feel that it's long chains and strands with layers. Is this something that you're seeing? Because this is, the impression I got was you seeing this in your mind and you're feeding into it. It's getting stronger, but that's kind of what I saw. There were members reading comments. AJ used to be Mike, so that must mean that something new has been caused him to see. You know what? You need to worry about loving yourself, sweet girl. I promise you. And I know that I harp on about it all the time, but it's honestly, it's where your life is going to become fruitful and enjoy it, and you're going to start to not put your happiness in other people's hands. You know what I mean? All right. So, do you see my part? I've already read that one. Actually, no, I didn't read that one. I couldn't get any. I'm sorry. Kelly Frank. I'm pretty sure I've already read for you too, Kelly. All right. So, love a future reading. Give me a specific question, guys. Come on. Future, and love is the theme for tonight. Then give me a question. Will my psychic abilities open up soon? Yes, because if you want me to mentor you, I can. That is no dramas at all. I'm happy to do that. I love being able to mentor and seeing where my students go and how much they expand. It's fantastic. So if that is something I can help you with, I'm not just a psychic medium. I'm also a teacher and a healer. So let me know. And Eva, hi Brianna, hello, welcome. We've almost reached an hour. I'm getting through, everyone. What's going on with my daughter's medical school test preparation? You wouldn't think I made it to this beginning of year 12 at a private school, would you? I can't pronounce that word. I'm just going to say what's going on with my daughter's school test preparation. Is that what you mean? I'm not too sure what you mean by that question. You're going to have to elaborate, please. That would be great. All right, so can I get some guidance then, please? Yes, you can. On that area, or just, be more specific, because then I can give you more specific answer, okay? I've started asking my guides that a lot. I'm doing something I've never thought I was going to, and I've started doing trans mediumship in a circle. Fantastic, good girl. Well, that's good. At least you're educating yourself and you're getting into what you're drawn to. That's the best thing for it. And honestly, I wish you all the best. You're going to do really well. Honestly, I hope you become really successful. I reckon you will be. You got to surprise yourself. You will. But I do warn you, the psychic industry is very bitchy. And there's a lot of people that can get jealous of somebody that's actually quite gifted. And it just happens in any industry. Do you know what I mean? But it does happen a lot in those kind of industries. And it happens to a lot of good people. You don't get put back by snarkiness, if you know what I mean. Like it can happen. It can happen. Trust me. It's a beautiful thing to be able to do, but it can be in a very wolf pit kind of territory. All right, so okay, what have we got here? Will me and Dre be reconciling with peace and marry in the future, despite what the current mum are doing? I have the answer in my mind. I'm trying to word it properly and come across appropriately. No. I'm sorry, but no, I couldn't dance around that. No. I think that there's going to be trouble constantly because they're his parents. There's not going to be any respect or any boundaries that are going to be respected. And these people need to respect their son, respect their relationship, or you need to make a decision, sweet girl. And I'm sorry to say it, but you have to. You can't put up with that forever. Carol Cook, deep blessings. Back at you. Thank you so much. You don't need to spam me with the same comments because I do read each and every single individual comment. All right. So Lenny Thomas, how long do you see my grandmother being with me? She's in her 90s now. I do not read on death. I'm sorry. I will not read on. I will not answer that. I will not. No. Anna, what's going? Yeah, we've already read that one. Of course, I want you as my mentor. Of course, I want you as my student. It'll be a pleasure to see you spiritually evolve. I can't wait to work with you. All right. So, anything around work? Okay, this I can work with. Don't mind me. I'm just using my cards because I'm getting to know them and connecting with them. First time I've actually used them. Anything around work? All right. So there's a lot of ideas that you're going to be able to put into this into work. Do you know what I mean? But I don't feel like they're always getting heard, accepted, or giving or always. Sorry, I don't feel like they're always getting heard or accepted, and I don't feel like you get credit for a lot of the things that you do. And I feel that you're very artistic. Not even you might not be artistic, but you're very you're wired very like your mind is wired very well. You're very smart. You're very adaptable. You're able to get things done in an efficient way, and you're able to use your creativity and think outside the box. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to work, implement that even more and more and more, but don't let anyone take credit for your work. Okay, I feel there's going to be a change in career for you, or at least positions, especially when it comes to what you're doing for work. All right, so you've got the Queen of Cups, which is the next one, and I feel like this is going to teach you about communication. Okay, I feel that there's not so much been a problem with communication, but there's been maybe a bit of difficulty because it's almost like you feel like people are just choosing to not hear what you're saying, which can make you get a little bit frustrated, and I feel like a little bit harsh maybe. Everyone's a victim of it. I have done that and have known to do that, and still sometimes do that when I get the shits, and I'm not going to deny that. I'm still human at the end of the day, so it's okay. I feel that there's work that you need to say, hey, look, that's mine. You need to sit down and do your own work. Stop taking credit for my hard work and my thoughts and my ideas. I'll pull one more for you. All right, so you've got the Princess of Pentacles. You're getting all the princesses here. So you've got the Queen and two princesses here. So the Princesses of Pentacles, it shows that there's a lot of beauty around you, but it's going to come at a cost. Okay, you've got a lot of sacred land behind you. You've got a lot of sacred gifts behind you. You've got a lot of past life experiences that you can help navigate you through this. You've just got to listen to your soul a lot more, okay? Especially when it comes to work and your intuition, because I'm telling you, you don't want to end up in a position where you are going to be a slave there because you don't want to be jobless. Look for something else to do, okay? I feel like that you need to change jobs. I'll end it like that, okay? Just quickly, I'm not too sure what you meant by the question, so if you could rephrase, that'd be great. Thank you. Sorry, doll. All right, so any on love, please. So you're asking me to do the same reading just in a different way. You want me to read on love, or yeah? Do you see what I'm saying? You've asked me a question about you and a guy I couldn't get anything on. You're asking me about a love reading now. That's kind of asking the same question in a different way. You're wording it differently. So if it's about love in general or about this person, because yeah, hope this helps. All right, so sorry, not meaning when is new love. Sorry, meaning when is new love from a cute dude coming into my life. Lol, lovely. You've got the best sense of humor, honestly. Not long with a sense of humor like that, gorgeous. I promise you. All right. I'll pull a card for you though. Seven of Cups. Well, Lynn, you naughty girl. You're gonna have lots of choices. You're gonna have a few choices to pick from. So just be patient, okay? Just be patient. I know what you're thinking. I've already been patient for long bloody enough. Carol Cook, is there a new relationship? Is there a new relationship coming to me? Thanks. Not anytime soon in the next few months. No, I feel that there's a bit of work physically, like maybe perhaps moving. Are you moving soon? Or there's going to be, a change around you that you need to deal with first before that is going to come into play. But it will happen. It will happen. So Monica Jones, hello there. I'm new to this channel, drawn to your energy. You immediately come off as real down to earth and understanding. Oh, welcome, Monica. Jump over to my Facebook page on Facebook. It's Psychic Medium Brianna Wilson. Just, same spelling. It's B-R-Y, not B-R-I, B-R-Y. But yeah, I go live nearly every week almost. So yeah, thank you for that beautiful comment. Hopefully I can help you along your way if you ever need it. But will the same thing happen to another next girl? What do you mean? Like when they move on or when you move on? Like you need to elaborate. I'm blonde. I'm not very smart. Charlotte Thomas, hello. I was wondering what abilities you have. Oh, well, not usually asked about questions about me. That's very about my abilities. Okay, so I am a psychic medium, so I can communicate to the departed. I'm also a remote viewer, so I'm a clairvoyant, I'm clairsentient. I use all my clairsenses. Um, yeah, I'm also a healer as well, so spiritual, emotional, and physical as well. I can heal pain, temporary pain relief. I'm also a mentor in psychic development and spiritual awakening and ascension. So if you do need any guidance and you're feeling a little bit stuck, you're feeling like you need a guide or a friend or just some sort of guide along the way, or a light, someone with a torch to light you up, no dramas at all. I can help you with that. That's fine. So yeah, I'm a bit of a jack of all trades. I just don't read on medical or legal. I'm very spiritual, so I'm a big believer in Galactic Federation, a lot, aliens, UFOs. I'm a bit of a freak, so if I suppose that kind of comes down to it all. But I died when I was 4 weeks old for 4 minutes. 4 minutes straight, no disabilities, and came back with the ability to, yeah, do what I do. So I'm very gifted, very gifted. All right, what have we got here? Oh, Anna Stefan. Very true, Bree. I was in another circle for mediumship development with loads of people, and yes, I've noticed the bitchiness, and I've dropped that one and joined a trans circle. I was like, hang on, I was invited into the circle. Actually, that's fantastic. And there were 4 people, but as far as I can tell, they are genuine. Thank you so much, Bree. Got to get my little one to school. Have a great week. Good, best of luck, Anna. You're gonna do wonders, honestly. All right, so what have we got here? Joe just wanted to know what his past life was. Okay. Past life, past life. You were somebody who maintained stable hand, and you are somebody who maintained the outdoors in the pissing down rain. You were the person who went out and did all the dirty work. If they had jousting events, if they had events, or if they had anything going on, you were the one to go out, especially when it was wet and rainy, because it was some sort of punishment. I don't know what you got up to, or what you did, or what you did to get yourself into that sort of trouble anyway, but you were always getting sent out there as punishment for some reason. I'm not too sure why, but I'm just seeing mud and you picking up sticks out of the ground that have ribbons on them, which would represent jousting or some sort of sport like that, I suppose. But this is in the medieval times, around the 1400s. I think probably in France or Scotland. No, not Scotland. Probably France and England, which is interesting. I'm just seeing red. I'm just seeing red, and I'm seeing black, and I'm seeing white. If those colors resemble to you at all, let me know. But yeah, hope that helps. I do more in-depth past life healings as well, and past life readings if you need me to read. All right, so I'm gonna have to get off soon. I'm very congested. My apologies, guys. I sound like I'm talking like this. All right, so Anna, did my daughter change her mind about taking the test to apply to medical school? I feel like she's probably changed her mind. I know that you'll be supportive either way, though. I know that. All right, so Lynn Barry Collins, haha, thank you, gorgeous. How exciting. Love you and your humor too. Exciting chances. Love your lives. So interesting. I try to make it interesting. I try and be a bit of a funny person. It's a very relaxed community. Oh dear. Marie Ramirez. Hello, sweet. Hope all is well with you. Could you tell me what happened to Dylan or where he may be? Is this someone that's missing? If it is, then I'll have to do it with you in private, darling. I don't want to do it on a live feed, if that's okay, just out of respect. If not, then please elaborate what you mean. Carol Cook. Yes, I'm having to find a secure place. That's my main objective at the moment. Nice to know I'm not going to be solo forever. Thanks for your energy. You're very welcome. If they will need to marry someone else, but will the same thing happen to? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's got nothing to do with you, okay? And I know that we want to try and look at other people's misfortune and suffering as a way to make ourselves feel better, but that is something I need to pull you out of, sweetheart. Okay, if it happens, feel sorry for her because of the same thing that you've gone through. Do you know what I mean? Don't have that. Don't. And I know it's hard because you're hurting. I fully get it. I really, really do, and I've been there. Okay, but it's nothing to do with you, and it's none of your business. It is none of your business. So take that as ignorance is bliss and just move on with your beautiful life, okay? You're a blessing. Don't let him treat you otherwise, okay? And don't let them make you feel otherwise. All right, so I'm not going to read all of these because my nose is really starting to get congested. I've got to go blow it. I'm not doing that on live feed. Love to develop my gifts with you. And sure, I'd love to help you, honestly. He says, thank you, Bree. You're amazing. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay. Okay. All right. If he's missing, then yeah, please message me privately because I would not want to do that on here. Okay. All right. Healings to you, gorgeous love and light. See you, Lynn. All right, Shayla Thomas sounds a lot like me. I want to be able to do more, but I feel like there's a lot of dark stuff attached to me. Lift your vibration, change your mindset, girl, man. I could teach you a few things. Come have mentoring with me, private one-on-ones. All right, guys, I'm gonna go and attend to my sinus issues at the moment because I'm starting to sound congested. Love you all. Thank you for joining me on this week's live. I'm still alive, still well, and yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side.